So, if you can imagine when a loud noise disrupts that thought process before it comes to an end, and I can either absorb it, record it, or deconstruct it and correct it, pisses me off. I'm not a people person. Not like the little depressive blues. Indigo, cyan. Anastasia's favorite color. Third eye chakra. Interesting, Anastasia's little rainbow lava lamp. My head feels better. I'm also noticing that the Instagram filters pick up on my aura. There's UV light spectrum recording in there. That's how they make the filters. They're tracking your emotions. And then they're logging your facial expressions, your aura, your electromagnetic frequency. They're recording all of it, putting it in a goddamn fucking AI system located at Area 51. It is the deep fake news. Terminators have been feeding us fucking media since probably Roswell, when it started. War of the Worlds, the radio show. The first time they tried to cause mass hysteria. And the suicide crisis pandemic began at Avatar, the Blue People movie. After people saw that, they had such a dopamine crash, the suicide rate spiked, and it's been going up ever since. If Disney can use their algorithms and their little comic series to plan out how they're going to take over the world, so can I. And if a little fucking pissant dumbass like Trudeau can do it, well, who am I to judge? It's my little fantasy comic series. I write my own ending. And we'll see what happens in the real world. I'm seeing statistics already that the suicide rates have diminished. And that the next generation, Y, is supposed to be calculated to be suicide-free. And in my heart, this is a anti-suicide campaign for Riley. Myself. This concludes another public service announcement brought to you by Tristan at the Trustin Foundation. Please feel free to weigh in your opinion as if this is brain damage or brain healing. And always know that everything is backwards, so when you feel like the world is against you, and you are feeling unloved, it's intrinsically designed to mean the exact opposite. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Blue Jason.
I did not blow up Nord Stream. Thank you, though.
У вас лично, может быть, есть алиби. У вас лично.
I did not blow up Nord Stream. Thank you, though.
У вас лично, может быть, есть алиби. У вас лично.
You personally may have an alibi, but the CIA has no such alibi.
Do you have evidence that NATO or the CIA did it?
You know, I won't get into details, but people always say in such cases, look for someone who is interested.
But I'm confused. I mean, that's the biggest act of industrial terrorism ever, and it's the largest emission of CO2 in history. Okay, so if you had evidence, and presumably given your security services, your intel services, you would, that NATO, the US, CIA, the West did this, why wouldn't you present it and win a propaganda victory?
In the war of propaganda, it is very difficult to defeat the United States, because the United States controls all the world's media and many European media. The ultimate beneficiary of the biggest European media are American financial institutions. Don't you know that? So it is possible to get involved in this work, but it is cost prohibitive, so to speak. We can simply shine the spotlight on our sources of information, and we will not achieve results.
Who blew up Nord Stream?
You for sure.
I was busy that day. Nate, do you have
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. May I, going forward, intrinsically remind you and encourage all of you, would you kindly remember the 25th of December, the Antichrist treason and plot. For I may think of no reason Trudeau's COVID treason will ever be forgot. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Blue Jason. This concludes another public service announcement brought to you by Tristan at the Trustin Foundation. Please feel free to weigh in your opinion as if this is brain damage or brain healing. And always know that everything is backwards, so when you feel like the world is against you, and you are feeling unloved, it's intrinsically designed to mean the exact opposite.